Hello and welcome to Football Truly. If you want to find out more about this channel, then please check the description below. But anyway, let's get on to the video, which is about this horrific tackle that you can see on your screen right now. This happened on Saturday the 21st of February 2015 in the game between Chelsea and Burnley, which ended in as a 1-1 draw. And essentially, as you can see, Barnes is clattering into Nemanja Matic, the big Serbian. And I just think it's an absolutely horrific tackle. I mean, that could end a career. You look at the way his foot is planted onto Matic's foot is planted onto the ground, and then Barnes comes in. It's kind of it's at an angle that's behind the shin pad. It's kind of to the side and back of his lower leg, and his studs are completely showing. And you can see his ankle in the picture. You can see his ankle rolling. Any harder, and that could completely end Matic's career. I mean, especially as he's a left footer. So I think it's disgusting. And as I record this, like literally a few minutes ago, it came out that the FA are going to take no action against Ashley Barnes's tackle. So he's not even going to get a ban, whereas Matic actually got a red card. So he's facing a 3-game ban at the moment. I know Chelsea have appealed, but I'm not sure if that will get. If anything will come of that for Nemanja Matic or Chelsea. But I just think that's such a horrendous tackle, and I'm quite shocked that the FA has not even, you know, not even a ban, not even a fine or anything like that. I mean, I'm not I don't always agree with Jose Mourinho, but he said something about, you know, if Nemanja Matic pushed Ashley Barnes over after this, his reaction was that he got up after the tackle and pushed him over onto the ground, and Jose Mourinho said that, you know, what's the consequence of Matic doing that? Nothing. He just gets pushed to the ground. Obviously, it's setting a bad example, but then the consequence of Ashley Barnes' tackle could be career-ending, and it is just quite shocking. I mean, you know, putting it into an analogy, you could say something like it's like smashing a guitar player's hands like on the table or something like that. You know, it's pretty shocking. I'm not even a violent person, but I'm just saying, if I was Matic, I would have gone absolutely ballistic. Like, I thought he was quite controlled. I mean, just think about your career ending like that, about the sport that you love. It could have been ended by a stupid tackle by Ashley Barnes. I would have got up and probably tried to punch him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not usually that violent, but I think it's just completely outrageous, and I just think it's shocking. I know I've said the word shocking a lot, but it is. I mean, just look at the picture. Imagine that on your leg. You know, it could snap. It could snap. It's dangerous, and I'm quite amazed that he's got away with absolutely no action from the FA. And that brings us on to another reaction for a horrendous tackle at the weekend, with Worcester City's Shab Khan body slam Stockport midfielder Charlie Russell over the weekend after he went absolutely clattering into him, and he took a few seconds to get up and then grab his opponent and completely like bring him up in the air and throw him straight back onto the ground like in wrestling. You can see in the picture there as he's halfway through the throw and he clatters to the ground. And I think, you know, if that was me, I don't blame him. You know, I'm not violent. I'm not saying that you should go around, you know, beating people up or anything like that. But, you know, if someone's come in who's going to, you know, severely injure you or end your career, then, you know, you can understand why people will get angry. I mean, this is their livelihood. And this clip has been viewed 12 million times apparently. And I know Worcester City manager Carl Healy has actually you know, he's actually backed Shab Khan following the body slam. He says the club don't actually condone the violence or the actions, but he says he can understand why, because I mean that player has had about 3 or 4 potentially career-ending injuries. You know, so you can see why he's acted so furiously and so passionately in a way. I think it's a sense of passion about, you know, their own career and their own safety as well. I think it's quite an important issue. But it's just funny that both this and the Matic tackle happened in over the same weekend, you know, and it kind of highlights a mix of safety, a mix of refereeing, a mix of, you know, reactions from players about career-ending tackles and injury. I think that'll wrap up for my first video. Please go light on me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like. Follow me on Twitter at footballtruly. And make sure you leave a comment to tell me what you think. I mean, I've given my opinion, so you know, I want to hear what you guys think. So yeah, thanks very much. Please subscribe. That'll really help me out, and I'll see you in the next episode.